Hey bitches, welcome back to another Ren reaction, or I shall say Ren X Chinchilla reaction. It's chalk outlines. I'm about to hear this. It's 5.5 minutes, let's say. I have reacted to Ren performing Hi Ren, which was so mind-blowing. It was a masterpiece. You all said that I should react to something else as well. This was one of the suggestions. I have a few written down. One comes down as basically a trilogy, because last video got copyrighted, and I said to myself, I'm gonna check this one out first because I actually don't monetize off of that last video and probably not off of this one. But if you can support me on Patreon, that would be really lovely because, yeah, it would mean a lot to me. I don't have one Patreon yet, and I've been doing this for almost a year. That's crazy. I would think that I look lovely, right? Maybe I look like I have my shit together, but I actually don't. I'm not sure. Maybe I should look like a bum, or maybe I should be more approachable. Do I look like a bitch? Can you just let me know? Just let me know how do you perceive me? Like am I what am I? Maybe I see myself differently. But if you can support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. So yeah. That's just it. I'm very excited to hear this. There are no subtitles, so we're just gonna try to understand what he says, okay? It's my first time reaction to this. So Ren, your fans, here they are. Let's continue this. I talk too much anyway. Here he comes. He's a pretty guy. And you have explained to me about his illness and how he has been misdiagnosed, which that irks me a lot. I cannot even fathom how he feels or how he has felt about it. Okay, something's happening. Why did I do this as if I can see? Here we come with a guitar. We do love a guitar. Does he usually does this? Like, does he usually create a music video basically? Well, this says live, but it could be in a way a music video like this. That last one is the Hi Ren. So does he usually go for that when everything's a bit more, I guess, cinematic, we can call it? Or is that just a coincidence that I'm seeing it here as well? But I like that. I do like a cinematic, beautiful display, so I appreciate that.
I'm still here in this bed that I crawled in. I hope that I'm someone else in the morning.
The way he's looking around as he's singing almost looks like he's checking if something's right, if he's doing it correctly, or if the note is right. That probably isn't the case, but it just looks like he's thinking about something or trying to hear something, which just intrigues me. It's just what I noticed. Again, it could be basically nothing, but I'm gonna comment on it because I like to comment more.
So take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine.
His voice is very beautiful. I need to pause again. I'm sorry, I need to pause. It reminds me, I think he could make a good appearance with like Alt J, if you know that band. There's just something about his voice that's very Alt J to me. And I like Alt J, they're a pretty decent band. The singer is pretty unique to me, and I like hearing his voice. And Ren also has a very, very nice, pleasant tone to his voice. And I think they would clash probably very well. So that's what I wanted to say before I continue.
Walk around in the floating chalk outline. So it goes, let it be.
That's pretty nice.
In the gallows, balanced on my toes so I can breathe. But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If
Do we? Okay, so would that be Chinchilla? Let's just guess that's Chinchilla. Hey, Chinchilla girl! Listen, I couldn't guess what joke outlines meant to him when I saw the title. Does he mean like when there's a body and police makes an outline around the body? Does he mean that? Because that brings a whole different light to this whole thing. He said he would be buried with a smile. I'm trying to comprehend as to what he's saying, and it's almost like about dying happy. Or I can't figure it out yet. I'm not gonna talk about the topic much if I don't understand it, because I don't want to make vague, stupid assumptions, let's say that. He sounds very nice, though I just need to talk about that voice again. It's very raw. It almost sounds like at times as if he's hitting a note that is not comfortable to him, but it feels good, it feels correct, I want to say. Like it just sounds like there's that much more passion put into it, and it sounds good, guys. It really sounds like his voice is very pleasant. He might not be, I don't know, you tell me, is he like a vocalist, someone, you know, who is like vocally trained, who can sing you under the table? I'm getting the impression that he's more of a, I feel this and I'm gonna put that into, you know, through my voice, but he's not like a vocal technician, master, whatever you want to call it. Either way, you don't have to be, God knows there are many who aren't, but he sounds good for what he is doing, and it's unique to him. And there's always some kind of, well, always, this is the second song I'm hearing, but there's always more to him than just, there's just more to his voice, more to his lyrics, more to the way he's presenting things. And there's just, yeah, there's more depth to it. Let's just stop it at that. Which is nice to hear today. Like, you can hear that kind of music. It's not that like that you can't, but what goes, you know, most popular is not what's going to be deep, let's call it. Damn those nails, okay, honey?
Don't cry, 'cause there's a pill for everything. Take this one, wash it down and you'll be fine.
She sings well.
The feeling goes.
Her hands are accessorized to her gods.
But little by little, bit by bit, I push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, erase ourselves.
I don't know why it doesn't strike me as a positive song, but there is something that makes me kind of happy. I don't know if that sounds messed up or not, and I think it's mostly it's the melody. The melody is nice, it really is, and it's very simple. It's just a guitar. I love a guitar. That's all you need. You just need a voice, but a guitar really accompanies you well. One instrument is really enough, and the simplicity of this really makes it good. Her voice is there. I like it. It's just not, you know, compared to him, I'm just gonna put it like aside. She sounds good, but I really want to listen to him. He attracts me more. He entices me more, I guess I could say. It is just a bit more interesting to hear. Let's put it that way. I feel like I could fall asleep to this. And I don't mean like it's boring. I mean like it would help me relax, and it would put me in a nice, calm state before sleeping. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight.
It's such a perfect day. Take it just in case. Take it just.
They're just singing in a hallway.
I'm scared of being okay. 'Cause all things change, all things change. It's such a perfect day, it's a beautiful shade.
I like her here.
I'm scared of being okay, 'cause all things change. But little by little, bit by bit, I'll push it back down with a new habit. If not for long, just for a while, I'll bury myself with a great big smile. Oh my, oh my, we trace ourselves in these chalk outlines. Oh my, oh my, erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
Again, I feel like I witnessed something that is not ordinary, let's call it that. Even slight cracks or unpleasantness that they might experience as they go higher in their octave, it feels appropriate for what they're doing. The whole setup, it just feels right. It does feel right. It's very strange. It's very strange. You don't often hear, let's call it, mistakes in your live singing, where those cracks or whatever, just irregularities sound good or appropriate. They really did sound fine here. This song could be just about living your past experiences, perhaps. Maybe not allowing them to drag you down, even though this song, from what I could pick up, sounded like it is about surrendering to it to an extent. I really can't guess that well. I sound a bit cracked out, so just let me know what it is about. Who is Chinchilla? Because I see that they're singing other songs together as well. So are they something or are they not? I'm not sure. Or are they just friends, just two musicians? What are they? Just do let me know that. Ren, if you're watching this, I hope that you are watching, not my specific reaction, but anybody who's reacted to it, I hope you do see this, because I think you will get a lot of support there. And I know that you probably do know that you have a lot of good fans that are gonna follow you and support you on your journey, which is always good. Obviously it's good, but I think it's also different when you hear somebody actually comment on you, like especially if they sound sincere, I guess. So if you do stumble upon such reactions, don't take them lightly. I don't think you are the kind of guy that would. From what I've heard from you, like here you seem sincere, you seem nice, let's say that. I don't know how you are, but like I'm just talking to this camera as if you were here and you're watching me, you know what I mean? So hey dude, how you are? Yeah, I heard that he was struggling with an illness and he was misdiagnosed and mistreated basically with the wrong medicine, and that also didn't help him. Well, obviously it didn't help him, but like it helped him to make his state more disintegrate than it maybe, he just needed to treat properly. And I do know something about being not misdiagnosed but like mistreated with wrong medications, because I have irregular heartbeats, or arrhythmia as we know, and I was diagnosed with that pretty, well, not super soon, but like I was diagnosed with that, and the medication I received just made my heartbeats 4 times. Let's say if in the beginning stage there were like 3,000 irregular heartbeats in a day, it got to a point where it was like 17,000, and that is pretty horrible. I was supposed to do a surgery, but they gave me the right pills, a new doctor that I saw, and ever since then it seems that everything is fine, thank God, but thank him. So I get how that can feel, obviously, and I responded to somebody with the same story, but again, not to his extent, because obviously the way he struggles with his illness just sounds a lot more severe than this is. But I'm just saying it as in, I get it. I get how that was horrible. This performance was really lovely. I like his voice a lot. She grew on me a bit more as she went higher with pad voice, I'm guessing. So it's pretty good. They clashed well together, and I really did like this. I just saw that Jenny's Creature, whatever it's called, it's 13 minutes long, so I guess I should check that out, at least for myself, if I do not make another reaction. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like this, and I'm glad that I checked it out, because again, I'm trying not to see anything from him except when I make a reaction, so it can be genuine and not just me faking it. So I hope you enjoyed this, because I definitely did, and thank you for being here and for suggesting this. If you haven't seen my Hi Ren reaction, go check it out. It was lovely, and that's about it. I really hope you enjoyed this. Okay, suggest me other things to react to, and I hope to see you in that video, okay, or any other that I make. I have a lot of reactions, so be there. Thank you. Bye.